Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're looking through my third tier magic box. This is it's a mystery box. I don't know what's in here. It's been over a decade since I've looked through these. So this is some sideboard stuff, I think like a failed experimental deck. I played during Lorwyn block. I guess, I have some Time Spiral and Future Sight. I have a deck box. It's at my parents' house. I have in storage. I have 3 locations where all this stuff is spread out. But let's flip through some of these old magic cards for nostalgia's sake. Incendiary Command, I remember this was almost useful. See, here's some Future Sight. I love the Future Sight frame right here. People talk to me a lot about magic, and they talk about do I think about magic as an investment? I don't know that much about magic, so I'm the wrong person to ask. I know in Future Sight I had a playset. I had 4 Tarmogoyfs and I sold them all before they reprinted them. So I did pretty well with the Tarmogoyfs individually, but overall, one reason why I like Changeling Hero, one reason why I like the Goblin Snowman from Time Spiral. Some of these cards crack me up. I don't know why these are sleeved. I don't know if these have any value, but for me, I have a full set of Lorwyn too. I need to find that. I think that's at my parents' house too. The thing about magic is it's a nice investment if you have lots of space and you can buy unopened boxes. With sports cards, like modern sports cards, it's hard for me to say you should buy boxes and hold on to them because a lot of them have very valuable redemptions. And so, Decree of Annihilation. I remember I used to play 4-player Magic. Just a huge, I forgot what they call it, but it was just like a huge free-for-all. Every man for himself, well, women in lots of cases, but everybody for themselves. And I loved all this. Remove all artifacts, creatures, lands, graveyards, and hands from the game. And it just cracks me up. And, destroy all lands. And so this was just a fun way to kind of soft reset the game. It was hilarious. When people had their little Kithkin decks and they had 1,000,000 Kithkins, it was like, oh, all gone. Let's reset and let's see who comes out ahead now. Very trickery. A good cancel. Oh, man. Oh, this was another one. Ovine's Eyes. Ovine's Eyes sounded like some German thing. Rewind from 8. Anyway. Future Sight. I love Future Sight. They looked so cool. So, for me, I always would, with modern cards, discourage people, especially, I would encourage you to really know what's in your box, what's in your sets you're buying if you're planning on holding them long term. A lot of them just don't age well, but some do, so you have to know. But with Magic, boxes just age, normally. There's a huge boom, they're going to go up in value because people are cracking them still and opening them. And so they continues to increase their scarcity. Astral Vision. That's a cool card. Ancestral Vision. Mind Bend from 10. Denizen of the Deep. This is one of the first rares I pulled in my life. Never used it, but I think that's probably why I sleeved it. I'm like, whoa, look, a rare. Anyway, these are clear sleeved, which means they never were sideboard. All right, here we go into some sideboards. Do you want to see my deck construction? Oh, I guess there's a few. Whatever. I have no idea what this is. White, black. Do I have a black and white deck? That's pretty interesting. Venzer's Diffusion. I sold a few of my others. No, Venser? What was it? The Shapeshifter? I can't remember what I had. Spellbook. I remember I sold... Oh, this is it. The Vesuvian Shapeshifter. This is the one I had. But I sold, like I said, a lot of my cards. Anything else valuable. So these are my solid blue back. Is that a sideboard? I have no idea what that is, actually. And then I have this Merfolk. I think this was I tried to build a Merfolk deck, and it just never panned out. By the way, it's never fun to play with people who cancel everything you ever play. So there's a bunch of Merfolk, islands, cancels. There's some white in there. Whatever. Failed Merfolk deck. My Tarmogoyf deck I had in purple sleeves. It was red-green, so it was like a burn with Tarmo, and I had lots of enchantments and things to try to get Tarmo's power way up. Either way. So this is from my Tarmogoyf deck. It's just part of the sideboard. I don't know where we're going to put that. Let's combine those two and make a new stack here. White, I don't remember what that was. These are So here's my Dragon Eye. I made a, what was it called with the Dragon Summit? Like you would accelerate all your red mana and pull your dragons out. There's a name for that. My dragon deck. I loved that dragon deck. Here's another Vesuvian calciform pools. Lots of this is experimental, so you'll see things here like, I like a card, I want to get this to work. These are different. Can you see these different sleeves? Oblivion Ring, Smash. Here are some just naked cards. Wanderwine Hub. Fun. Here are some more purple sleeves. All right, this is the last here. Let's get the last of this mystery box. It's not really a mystery box. It's just my old decks. Vivid Meadow. I always hated these where it comes into play tapped. Boreal Shelf. Beacon of Immortality. Llanowar Wastes. This is one that I would try to use in my Tarmogoyf deck all the time. It was red. Yeah, these are, see, here's another one. Murmuring Bosk. Vivid Grove. Yeah, the purple were Tarmogoyf. Willbender. Good old Willbender. Nyx. This were Ovinomancer. Sheep themed. Goat sheep themed decks. Primal Command. Man, it was fun playing Magic back in the day with friends. Rite of Flame. Is this one of the ones I used from? This is my, yeah, I think this was the sideboard for my dragon deck. Anyway. Urgborg. Tomb of Yawgmoth. That's a cool moth. Anyway, that is just some of my Magic cards. Just some Magic cards in this little box. These are the only ones that I have with me currently. All the rest are stowed away somewhere. So maybe if you guys are interested in Magic, I can go through some of my decks. Maybe we'll play sometime or something. I have no idea. Boxes of Magic, good to hold on to. The individual cards, I don't know. And because, I mean, with modern production like these, I mean, aren't they just going to reprint them to death? And with sports cards, you know, depending on what box you're looking at, really, it's contingent on that. Let me know your thoughts about Magic. Let me know your thoughts about holding on to sports card boxes unopened, factory sealed. I'm excited to read your comments. If you want to support the channel, you can visit my Amazon shop in the links in the description below. I'll try to see if I can get some Magic on that Amazon shop. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe.